Hey guys, it's Chris. There's something I almost canceled for this release. I really thought about it, and I was really close to canceling, but I didn't. The game should be released soon. It needs one more review out of 8. So it's got 7 right now. I gotta believe I'm gonna get it within, the next 24 hours. But I do want to stress the most important part of the game I don't really explain to the player, and that's the bonuses that you can get on items. The whole idea is that you may want to use an item that's inferior because it has a really cool bonus on it. So, looking at bonuses, the thing at the bottom left where it says plus 5% attack speed, that is a bonus. If I go over to another item, you notice there's no pink text at the bottom left. It's not an epic item. This one has 5% magic find. See if I have more in here. No, okay, so people who play the game for the first time may not pick up on that some items have bonuses and some do not. It's what the whole magic find is all about. Now, most of my items right now, because I've beaten the game many times, and I picked up a lot of good loot, had really high magic find when I did it, they all have bonuses on them, except for my chest piece. That's probably something I should work on. 9% life steal, 6% crit chance, 6% attack speed. So these are the kinds of things that differentiate items at max level, and even when you're playing through the normal game, you won't get as many through the normal game because you're going to be dying and losing all your magic find. But it still differentiates items. So let's say I had this cobalt pistol, and I was comparing it to another cobalt pistol or a similar item of that level, and let's say this one has less damage, but it has 5% attack speed. So therefore, I'd want to use it instead of the other one. That's the kind of decision making you're gonna have to deal with in this game. But I'm scared that a lot of players are not going to notice that it has pink text and is therefore an epic. I probably should put some kind of glow on the item or something, some kind of movement. Or sparkles, or I don't know what. Just calling attention to the fact that this is not a normal item, even though it looks like another cobalt pistol. It's actually a special kind. So I wanted to put a video out real quick just to warn you of that, because it really would hurt the game if you think that there are no special items and that everything is every single ponytail is the same. That would suck. Or every single green phaser is the same. You gotta at least look through your inventory and say, does it have magic? Oh, well, this one does. Okay, I'm not gonna delete it. I'm gonna keep it to see if I want to use it later. Anyway, guys, that's the only thing I have. The only other bug in the game right now is if you're playing in 2-player and you die and your partner makes it to the end of the level, you will respawn, but the camera will no longer do this. So see how it moves when you turn? Instead, you will always be centered. It's a minor bug in the game. It only happens in PvE multiplayer. There was also something that happened while playtesting. I wasn't able to reproduce it, but somebody had movement speed. They went up against the wall. They hit Y to go into their inventory as they were falling, and for whatever reason, they went through the wall, through the floor, and they had to quit to leave. So they had to push start and quit. Screen was black because there were no walls or anything. So if that does happen to you, I mean, I doubt it will. It happened once in like 20 hours of playtesting, and it was completely random. And I think it has something to do with movement speed and walls and falling while you're checking your inventory. How many people are going to have that happen to that particular thing happen to them? So I can't even reproduce it. I've been trying really hard. Maybe you have to be on the corner or something and falling off. I don't know. But that's all I can think of. I will have some fixes I want to put in the game. If the game has, a big following right off the bat and people really enjoy it, I'll add another 5 levels. I'll add 5 more worlds. I'll add a whole bunch of new stuff. And I'm definitely going to at least do some minor bug fixing of the stuff I talked about just now. But if this game takes off and people really like it, I have every incentive to add another 5 worlds. But if it even if the game's fun, but it sucks like Block King did. I mean, Block King had almost no revenue. It had like 100 sales in 3 months, even though it's probably the funnest game I made compared to this. Second to this. So I got to see how it does. A lot of it has to do with marketing. Hopefully these YouTube videos will help me, and hopefully you guys can help and get a lot of friends to try the game and see if they like it. All right, but I just wanted to give that public service announcement, avoid people not knowing about the pink items. I think in the trial I don't even mention that items can become epic. So that's it. Good luck and have fun, guys. I am so excited to play this with you. You have no idea. I played 3-player today with Game Farm and another guy who I had never met before. We play tested 3-player. It was just so much fun. So much freaking fun. All right, guys. Can't wait to play this with you. Good luck and have fun.